Well, I knew a bit about the practice before when I lived in Tuscaloosa, but that was a long time ago. And I knew Carolyn Comer, so when I was in the area, I just decided to come by and was impressed with the collegial culture here, also with the commitment to excellence in providing patient care, which I'm very, very concerned about. I think that's the key to good medical care, is you care about your patients and what you do. Also, at the same time, you do a lot of things on the cutting edge in terms of practice. You know, we try to keep up with the latest developments in the specialty. And doing that and while providing a full spectrum of services in the specialty. So that checked all my boxes. My patients, but that's not one person. But I learn a lot from my patients. They do all kinds of interesting things. If I had to pick one person, I was, well, this was from 20 years ago, I met Maynard Jackson. And he was doing a presentation at Northwestern University, and in between the sessions we got to chat. He was fascinating. Yeah. Well, I was introduced to allergy and immunology in college, and I loved it. And so when I had the opportunity to do a fellowship, I jumped at it because there's always something new. And even what you know changes. We have reversals sometimes, like in food allergy. Some of the things we do there, we did a 180 on in terms of philosophy and practice. There's variation and variety in the practice. In other words, I see all kinds of people, all ages, and then they have assorted problems. And so that's very interesting to me, and it keeps you on your toes. I usually try to do a podcast, music, or sports radio. I ran through all my podcasts, so right now I'm doing more sports radio. Every once in a while I put on some music. There's a big difference between what the public and non-allergists who are medical professionals believe is actually an allergy-related problem versus other things, particularly adverse reactions. People kind of get it twisted. They'll say they have an allergy when really something made them sick, or they had an adverse reaction to something. They'll say, oh, I drink milk and it gives me cramps and diarrhea. Well, that's lactose intolerance. That's not a milk allergy. They'll have a skin rash. It's not related to allergy, but they'll be told by somebody that it's an allergy, and they'll come in. So you have to spend time to unpack that, because people have expectations that it's an allergy to come to the allergist to get it fixed. And sometimes that's not the right choice. Yeah, of course, it's Alexander Shannara. Call me, Alabama. I just got here and got saturated in the first 2 weeks. Everywhere I drove, I saw his signs. And every time I turn on the news in the morning, I saw his commercials. Extremely effective, and I still can't get him out of my head. Oh, definitely on the grill and jerk chicken wings. Or if I have a large group coming, I'll do a pork butt. So I'll do the wings on the gas because easier, yeah, and the pork butt, there's nothing beats charcoal.